Hello everyone, my name is Tetsu Shatri. I am a Japanese filmmaker. This year I will show you the documentary film called Prayer Conversation with Something Great. 5 years ago, 2007, in October, I was diagnosed with brain cancer. At that time, I was spending nights and days editing the documentary film called Soul Education. At first, I started to have a ringing in my ears, and then I was not able to eat. By November, I lost my voice. My regular job is a voice actor. I had several regular animes and dubbing job. Losing my voice meant losing my way of living. Without my voice, my life was like a rope walking. By December, my tongue was bent. I lost my shoulder muscle here. My tumor was found at hypostatic cranial nerve, which made a surgery difficult option. No doctor at my hospital was capable of performing such a difficult operation. No treatment has to be done until I transfer to a hospital with a specialist of that kind. While I was hospitalized, I performed self-reflection process to acknowledge and accept my feeling, emotion, sensation. Since I had enough time, I eagerly learned alternative medicine such as homeopathy, Ayurveda, Eastern medicine, image therapy, and spiritual counseling. One day, I felt that homeopathy remedy worked on me. So I said to my doctor, "Doc, I think I got better." He replied, "Oh, your body tried to make up deficient. You're obviously not getting better." I was so shocked to hear that. So then, what I did was simply to acknowledge and accept my feelings as they were. Yeah, it was a shock, wasn't it? He didn't have to say such an awful thing. There's nothing wrong with saying, "I got better" or "I'm cured." It's always interesting that once you acknowledge and accept your feelings, you calm down. So I continued the process of facing myself, and then New Year of 2008, I remembered about my previous work, Stonewash, which was about curing cancer. Hey, I have a very same cancer. The film called Stonewash, which was inspired by Dr. Emoto Hado healing principles and was based on the true story. So I decided to receive the same Hado counseling as the patient did in the film. With a machine called MRA, magnetic resonance analyzer, Dr. Emoto detected the resonance on the energy level, which may have not yet manifested on the physical plane. For instance, anger caused to the occlusion of calcium, which raises the blood sugar level and tends to cause a liver problem. Sadness, the lung. Depression, the gallbladder. Envy, the thymus gland. Stubbornness, the anus with MLA. The past emotional energy, the energy of consciousness, are defected from your body. During my illness, I faced many dissonances with me. So each time I learned about the toxicity of my past emotional energies, I recall those moments and those particular emotions and let them out, completely accept. At the end, I apologized deeply from my hurt. Surprisingly, my voice and my muscle started to come back. At the end of February, I learned the tumor had shook. I knew it was working, so I continued the process of forgiving my past emotional energy. There was another significant event which really inspired me. One day, 2008, due to disorder, the three-semical canal, I started to crevice and crouched down on the street. I was so defeated that we're aware of serious and impact of my illness. However, later that day, around 5 p.m., I felt a sudden recovery and was able to stand up and took a few days. I found out later that day, at very moment, there was corrective people who were praying for me. About 30 preschool students and their parents who appeared in my previous work, the Soul Education, got together and prayed for me to get well. And they fold thousand crane. I deeply touched. For the first time to know the power of prayer, and prayer could go beyond the time and space. A year later, 25th in October 2008, with another MRI test at Keio University Hospital, I was diagnosed as cancer-free. Everything starts from the energy. What we see as a physical form is merely a manifestation of our consciousness. If you have a dissonance consciousness, you will have a dissonance body and relationship. If you have a harmony consciousness, you will have the harmony bodies, harmony personal relationship, and harmony world. Everything starts from here, consciousness. Now, many scientific researchers have proved the power of prayer. Our intention goes beyond the time and space, and prayer is effective. Now, human beings faces many global crises such as economic crisis, environmental crisis, energy crisis, and so forth. If we connect to the prayer beyond the personal ego, we will see the huge change on this planet. Our prayer can change the world. So here we are with a prayer conversation with something great. Thank you very much. ありがとうございました。